In 2022, the savage wrongdoing rate fell for the moment sequential year, down to 380.7 per 100,000 individuals. The property wrongdoing rate expanded for the primary time since 2001, up 6.7% to 1,954.4 per 100,000 people. For the primary time in 2 decades, larceny theft wrongdoing rates expanded, up 7.4%, in 2022. In 2022, savage wrongdoing rates per 100,000 individuals diminished over all sorts of wrongdoings, but for burglary, government, state, and nearby governments went through $282.1 billion on law requirement and redresses in 2021, the foremost since its slightest 1980, after altering for expansion. By 2022, the number of police officers per 100,000 individuals had fallen 8.9% from its 2009 top. About 5.6 million individuals were in jail, in prison, or on probation or parole when numbered in 2021, in spite of the fact that an evaluated 6.9 million were conceded to imprison all through the year. The share of state detainees whose most genuine offense, as characterized by the FBI, was a Medicaid wrongdoing has declined yearly since 2007. The gun passing rate dropped to 14.5 passings per 100,000 individuals in 2022, but remained higher than any year from 1999 to 2020. For the primary time in 2 decades, larceny theft wrongdoing rates expanded, up 7.4%, in 2022. The FBI characterizes larceny theft as the illegal taking, carrying, driving, or riding absent of property from the possession or useful ownership of another, but for vehicle robbery, which it measures independently. The wrongdoing rate for motor vehicle robbery expanded the foremost, 10.5%, compared to other property violations, whereas burglary diminished for the 11th continuous year. In 2022, rough wrongdoing rates per 100,000 people diminished over all sorts of wrongdoings, but for theft rates rose about 1/3, diminishing for 5 a long time. Murder rates fell by 7.4 between 2021 and 2022, the biggest drop in any of the FBI's rough wrongdoing categories. Government, state, and neighborhood governments went through $282.1 billion on law authorization and rectifications in 2021, the foremost since its slightest 1980, after altering for expansion. Be that as it may, per capita law requirement and rectifications investing was most noteworthy in 2009 when governments went through $874 per individual compared to $850 in 2021. By 2022, the number of police officers per 100,000 individuals had fallen 8.9% from its 2009 crest.